I seen an article that James L. Edwards was saying that the Pistons may go after Paul George. That mean they will max out Paul George. Love Paul George. You know, you got this thing going around that he's the most influential player to the younger generation. You had Brandon Miller who basically said that, hey man, um, he my goat. People laughed at him, but then you had Carmelo Anthony's son that said the same thing. You had, and then everybody started admitting it. And you know, like I said before, Brandon Miller took a lot of flack for that. He took a lot of flack for that. But hey man, don't ever be able to speak your own mind. You believe what you believe in. Hey man, can't nobody change your mind. Stand on what you believe in. Don't make it social media. Oh, it's stupid. And if something worked for you, guess what? If you want to share it, it might work for somebody else. Listen to me. It might work for somebody else. Everybody on social media is is so judgmental, but y'all think a lot of these women, these dudes on social media be winning. They be lying. They, they be lying, bro. They be scamming. They be wearing their homeboy jewelry, homegirl clothes, you know, all that. You thinking you behind in life? 20s is where you supposed to struggle, bump your head, and learn. A lot of advice to a lot of y'all young men out there: leave the clubs alone, leave the women alone. You ain't missing nothing. Stack your bread. You know, don't have no kids. Uh, till you get yourself together, and that's it. Go learn a trade, get your degree, whatever. Don't be a player headed. Don't get your player headed degree though. Be your PhD. Get a real PhD. But uh, that's the real. You know, enjoy your freedom and flexibility. You know, and keep your health up. But unlikely star named as free agent possibility for Detroit Pistons. It says that it's unclear whether the Pistons are going to do this offseason. It has to be something. Get rid of everybody, and I'm talking about uh Troy Weaver, all them bums. You know, uh, whether it's an added impact free agent or two, it's not gonna matter if you got an infrastructure built on bull jive. You got a whole bunch of dudes who ain't on the same page that don't want to be here or don't know what they're doing. Make a trade, shake up their core, clean the house entirely. I agree with that one. Pistons cannot run it back with the team headed for the worst record in franchise history. And Troy Weaver is still the one making decisions. He'll be under pressure. He ain't under no pressure. You know, he come on to build a competitive roster, which he has yet to do in his tenure in Detroit. With fewer than 80 wins in 4 seasons, and it's 82 games in one in the regular season, the clock will be ticking. We talked about some realistic free agent possibilities and long shots, including Paul George of the Clippers. We listed him as an extreme long shot and breakdown tier one possibility for the Pistons. In a recent mailbag article, James Edwards III of the Athletic subscription also talked about the possibility of Paul George in free agency. Here's what he had to say. Quote, George, while he's getting up there in age, and this is the perfect thing that the Detroit team would do, is get a beat down, old, trending down superstar, uh, is still a very, very good basketball player. Would not only fill a massive void for the Pistons, but will be a tremendous mentor for both Cade Cunningham and Amir Short Thompson. I also would take 55 games with George, who doesn't usually string together long seasons due to injuries, just to add fuel to the fire here. Detroit general manager Troy Weaver was a pivotal in getting George to Oklahoma City back in 2017. So there it is. At this point, if Paul George just wants some money, then that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But if he's going to win, you know, Philadelphia, the Knicks, I don't know. Stay in LA, maybe that's the move. Mm-hmm. Detroit, it'll just be a money grab. He ain't going from, he ain't no Southern California kid and going from Detroit to LA. Only benefit that will have is the taxes. Mm-hmm. And that's about it. So, um, If he come east, it's gonna be the media market mecca of the world and shit. And that's gonna be New York or something like that, or close to that situation or whatever. At the end of the day, man, you just can't really count on him durability wise. Maybe that's a good thing for the Pistons, where you can kind of play some games and then let a short Thompson go out there and play or whatever. But nah, I don't think that's it. The Pistons, whoever they bring in, it's just not, they just they team is just not ownership and senior advisor and the GMs and the coaching staff, they just not on the same page. I just being honest, they just not on the same page. So really, that don't make no sense. They not on the same page. So when y'all not on the same page, y'all not on the same accord. I mean, I just feel that I just don't feel like that makes a bunch of sense. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that makes a bunch of sense. You know, that's just my opinion. So even for him, it don't make a bunch of sense. They got to clean up what's going on here. And Tom Gores don't care. He don't. Come on. You know, so that's how I think about it. This don't make no sense. They got to clean up what's in house. Come on. Come on. They was on a run. I mean, Paul George, you would not come here and fix this. You know, come on. Come on. It just don't, to me, it don't make sense. They gotta clean this up. So as far as how he would fit with Kate Cunningham and all that stuff, this would be the dumbest shit they would do. I wouldn't even sign Kate Cunningham back. And if I was Kate Cunningham, I wouldn't even sign back. For real? This is a classic case of just looking at the money and not just looking at your future and what's best for you. Real talk. And I understand, like, oh, if he injury prone, if he don't take this money, he might get injured and never get the money like DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah, I definitely understand that side of the hustle, my brothers. I definitely understand that side of the hustle. So I definitely get it. But boy, I'll be getting the hell out of Detroit. And if I'm Detroit, I wouldn't pay him neither. They have failed that young man. I would do right by him and send him somewhere that he can go out and thrive and be successful. That's just me. Okay. But let me know what y'all think about them possibly pulling in Paul George and free agency and giving him the max. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.